This is it, our first show ever, dude.
No, it's not our first.
It's not our first show ever,
This
fool.
is the music for it.
Coming to you pre-recorded from Ace Broadcast Studios in Glendale, California. It's the Big Three Podcast. I'm Don Barris. As usual, I'm along with Mole.
That's me.
And Scary Perry.
That's me.
Wow, what excitement you put in there.
Well, see, I knew rather than to jump in the middle, you would go, hey, you didn't even let me finish announcing your name. We're lucky I didn't call you Scary Fuckhead.
Wow, that's really coming down on me hard. But maybe you're right, and you were professional.
Thank you.
Today is truly a huge day because next week we've got something really big.
Wait, why does that make today big?
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Well, what's
That's
going
like
on
saying,
next
hey,
week?
the week before the Super Bowl is really big because the next week's the Super Bowl.
Anyway, next week we start 2 podcasts from Perry's apartment.
If I'm not in the hospital.
What do you mean?
I might be going in the hospital.
No, you're not.
How do you know? No, I'm not.
Because you said you've got to go on the 16th, and then you have a court case on the 22nd.
The 22nd court case was moved to April 22nd.
Oh, no. Perry.
Right.
Well, you can't fuck up this show.
I'm going to do what I can.
No, say that
Listen to
you
me.
go in on...
I'm going to tell them on the 16th that who I am and that I have to...
What do you mean? You're going to tell them who you are? What does
He's
that
going to
mean?
say he's Perry of the Big Three Podcast.
Right.
We have the apartment podcast coming up this week, as everybody knows. He can't have his neck operated on this week because he's got the much anticipated Big Three Podcast from his apartment.
Right.
Thank you, Mole.
All right, well, that's it. So I guess that's all said. The next 2 episodes we will have from Perry's apartment, unless he fucks us over and goes to the hospital. But you can't do that, Perry.
I'm going to say that I'm unable.
Okay, good.
Until
So
then.
just
I'm going to call you up the day before we have to tape at my house, and I'm going to say, I'm in the hospital, man.
if you do that, I'll break your fucking neck.
I'm all right. My neck is already broken. What do you want to do? Break
All right,
the other
anyway,
bone?
well, let's do this because we are going into your apartment, and there's going to be some rules. I know one of the rules you gave to me. If anyone needs to use the restroom, now you should know this, Mo. If you need to go to the bathroom, you can't use his apartment. You have to walk down the block and use the Denny's restaurant.
Denny's?
Yeah, down
Block
the
away.
All right, what other rules are coming up for this apartment shoot?
What are the rules? Well, you, of course, know this. You should, of course, know this.
Can I
as well
interrupt
as you.
real quick? You're really taking a long time to get to these rules. And I do want to thank you because this past week, we're going to put up pictures on the website. But the other day, Perry helped me detail my car.
Wow.
With a broken neck, he detailed my car. We took a few pictures.
I didn't really detail it. It was more of a detailing wash.
Yeah.
We cleaned the inside very well, but we didn't wax the car. It was a detailing wash.
I'm rubbing my thumb against my 2 fingers like this to pay.
No, there was nothing. There's the same amount of money that's in your hand right now.
None.
Exactly.
Like mine.
Exactly. Okay, so let's get to your rules.
You detail my car, too.
Because today we have a big responsibility thrown upon our show. And I'll get to that as soon as Perry gets his damn rules
And
up.
I have a question, too.
Sure, what's your
Where's
question?
our house band from last week?
Oh, they're not the house band. They were here one time.
Slate and Matt?
Yeah, they were here once.
Yeah,
They got fired already?
They were just guests on the show.
They're pretty good.
Okay, Perry, let's get to your rules.
All right, the rules. Number 1, as you know, when you walk into my apartment, you are absolutely positively not allowed to touch anything. You walk in, you walk around my mom's dresser, you walk around the back of the couch, and then you sit on the couch.
Okay.
And then you sit on the couch. And you'll see things there and stuff. And
Don't touch those.
You don't touch nothing.
How can we going to touch the couch?
Well, you can touch the arm on the couch.
Now, when we're doing lines of coke off your mom's dresser.
No, you're not going to be doing lines of coke off my mom's dresser.
It is a glass dresser, though.
See, you're going to come in
Okay,
with
we're
cocaine?
joking. We're joking.
Thank you.
I don't do coke. Okay.
I know. You're going to...
Okay, get to the rules.
All right.
We got a
That's
big...
one.
This podcast has been given
You'll see the
Shut up.
computer.
This podcast has been given a huge responsibility, and we'll get to that as soon as Perry's done with his rules. Continue.
You'll see my computer. You do not go near the computer. You do not touch the computer. You don't touch it. Well, that's part of touching anything in the apartment.
Right. The computer's part of one of the things.
Can I ask you this? Can I ask you this?
No.
If we need to check up...
Whoa.
Well, a couple things. Let me ask this, and then you
Donna
ask...
had 3 cases of beer and all your Baileys, and we can't toast with the glasses.
All my Baileys, fucking the bitch drank.
We're bringing Baileys.
The bitch drank.
Okay,
we
can't
can't
no
toast
alcohol.
with some champagne.
And the other thing...
If you're going to bring a bottle of Baileys, make sure it's the big bottle.
What happens if we need to check our Facebook status? Or if we want to change our
Check
Facebook...
it on your phone.
No. I can't. Can we...
Well, then forget it.
Let's say that I'm in a relationship and I want to get out of the relationship.
Okay. No alcohol other than...
What we toast
what we
with.
just talked
And
about.
plus, we're having an Italian meal. We have to toast with some vino.
Absolutely.
Be Italian. I'm Italian, dude.
Fuck.
Not a lot, but I'm going to drink 3 cases of wine.
Okay, continue on.
Okay. That's that. And that's basically it.
Just don't touch things.
Yeah.
Yeah, and respect.
The skateboards.
It's called respect. It's called
Thank
respect.
Thank you.
Respect
The skateboard.
This is Perry's apartment. Respect it.
Oh, I'm going to.
My skateboards I'm going to keep in the closet.
Yep. Like everything else.
Yeah,
right here.
I'm gonna leave. Do not touch the electric guitar that you see. You'll see an electric guitar case behind the door.
Fuck you, man. Let me just jam
no
one song.
fucking way.
No,
Fucking
Mole,
one song.
Mole,
Fucking way.
don't touch anything.
What if I bring my own guitar and we jam? You play your guitar, I play my guitar. We
I don't have
jam.
a
Okay,
a
enough
strap
of
or
this
anything.
I'll bring a
list.
strap and a
Enough
pick
of
and
the
stuff.
list. All right, we have a big responsibility given to us. Yes,
That's
as
number
you
one.
know, the great show, The Days of Thunder, quit on you. And the other big sports show on the Ace Broadcasting Network,
Spider
and the Hench, canceled.
Whoa.
Because we're kicking their ass.
Well, the point is that Perry, what we're going to do is we're going to get on this sports thing. So we're going to do a little sports from now on this show.
All right.
We'll be the only sports show on the Ace Broadcasting
That's what I'm
Network.
saying, because now
Whoa.
Spider and the Hench, gone. Days of Thunder, gone. Big 3 podcast, here to fucking stay.
Clearly know something those other guys don't know.
Oh, hell yeah. But first...
Real quick, can I ask about the sports now?
Yeah.
Which sports are we going to be talking about? All the major sports, or are we going to get into, like, X Games sports? Are we going to talk about that too?
We could touch base with everything.
Okay,
what I'm saying is,
beautiful.
but before we get to that, I want to give you the Big 3 podcast top favorite fresh fruits that we have. Okay, number 5. I'm going to go with watermelon.
That's good.
Okay. Number 4, bananas. Bananas.
That's number 4. I would expect that to be like number 2 or number 1 for
That's
you.
wrong. Well, I'll tell you this. We like the bananas, but if you ever dipped a banana in yellow mustard, there's nothing better.
Banana
Okay, number 3.
in chocolate syrup.
What's that?
Banana and chocolate syrup.
Okay, number 3, plums.
I like them.
Number 2.
You know what they turn into?
What's that?
Prunes. You know what you do prunes?
What? What?
Eat them.
Eat them. Okay.
Poop.
Very, you do poop, that's for sure.
Okay.
Number 2, peaches. And the number 1 Big 3 podcast favorite fresh fruit, black cherries.
Wow.
Wrong.
No, shut the fuck up.
Wrong.
No, you're wrong.
I can't believe peaches didn't
Because
make
you
the
didn't
list.
have you didn't
They were
add
number 2.
apples.
Oh.
You didn't add apples to the
Nope,
to the list.
not on there. And I'm from Michigan, the number 2 apple producing state in America. By the way, we're going to be doing this a lot.
Washington and Michigan are the 2 apple producing states.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what
How
I
do
said.
you know this stuff, Perry?
He's brilliant. By the way, for future lists that we're going to have on future podcasts, we have NBA teams that should be relocated in Pittsburgh, PA. Top 30 condiments to take on a picnic.
Oh, you know what I like?
What's that?
What's that one you put on stuff?
Okay, it's kind of vague, but what is it?
You put it as a condiment. You go
Chocolate syrup?
yes.
Sprinkles?
Okay.
How about whipping cream?
And this is one I'm looking
That's on ice cream. Okay.
one that I'm
Is on
really
ice cream,
looking
you're right.
forward to. What's the favorite color of socks you would wear when wearing a red shirt? So we've got all those lists to look forward to in future podcasts.
I'm
and
going
what we're gonna
classic
do.
white. Classic white.
Let's wait till that podcast to talk
Okay.
about it. Okay, well,
Depends on what color pair of pants you have on.
That also matters.
we're going to talk about that on a future podcast. I was just giving little teases, Perry, That's what you do in the podcast business.
If the shirt is red, you don't.
Perry, we'll talk about that on a future podcast. Today was our favorite fresh fruits.
All right. Can I also mention a sponsor?
No, not yet. No.
Damn.
You don't have a sponsor.
I got a sponsor.
You got money for us.
Not money yet.
Well,
I got meals.
Meals?
It's a restaurant.
Somebody's going to give us meals?
Somebody's going to give us... you buy one meal and you get the second meal for half off.
What? No, you can't do that. Fuck that. They got to give us free meals. We got to get something. So we have to buy a meal and a half.
You buy a meal, then you get the second meal for free.
No, we're not doing... Perry, you've got taken again.
I didn't get taken. I'm the one that's making the rules here.
No, you're not making any rules here.
I'm making the fucking rules here. I say you buy one meal and you get the second meal free.
Okay, before we get into our sports talk, let's do this. It's time right now. Let's get this out of the way. Time once again for our $10 shout-out.
$10 shout-out.
Now, today, we have actually 3 shout-outs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 3 shout-outs.
Nice.
All right. This first one, I'm going to read it. There's $10. Dear Big 3, I'm hereby requesting an awesome $10 shout-out. Thank you, Big 3. Most sincerely, Lindsay Worth. Now, Lindsay has actually kept in touch with me on Facebook.
Where's Lindsay from?
I think she's from Washington or someplace like that.
She's in touch with me also on Facebook.
Really?
#1 apple producing state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, where are they in Bing cherries? Not #1 like Michigan.
Yeah, but #1 in apples. That's what Perry told me.
Well, okay, fine. Michigan's #2 in apples.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right,
not a big deal. All right, you want to read this next one?
Me? Sure.
Yeah. Okay. It's another $10 shout out. Go ahead with that one.
Hey, Dan Mullen, Scaremaster. Windy City Heat is one of my favorite movies, and I love your podcast. I hope I can get a $10 shout out about my new song on iTunes called Everybody Says I Love You by Myro Music.
Oh, I know this. Jeff Myro and his
Myro Music, and featuring the late Brad Delp, the original singer from the band Boston.
Yeah, you're a big fan of Boston. Right?
Yeah, he lit up a barbecue in the bathroom and killed himself.
Okay.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep up the
he had
great
kind of
show, and
since
looking
to
forward to hearing more
cool.
about Beantown Heat. Jeff, Beantown Heat.
Okay, and then our third $10 shout out. Mole, you want to read that one?
It says, hello, Don and Scary Perry and Sir Mole. I live in Brookline, New York. So maybe for my $10 shout out, you dudes can do a quick Brooklyn accent as a tribute, but like a good one. Or if not, maybe you can just shout out to Ghost. That's my nickname. Big fan and keep it up. Travis, Ghost.
I'm not very good at giving.
Get the fuck out of it. Do a fucking Brooklyn accent for fucking Travis.
The only one I know is
fucking Brooklyn
my favorite.
accent.
Hey, exactly. Do a fucking Brooklyn accent,
That's
you fucking
good.
piece of shit, you over there.
Hey, why do you gotta curse with everything? Brooklyn is like the most educated.
Brooklyn is
between
one of the
Brooklyn
most
Academy of
beautiful
Music
cities.
and the Brooklyn Museum. It's one of the most educated places in the world, and you degrade it by using nothing but commonplace, stereotypical obscenities.
Like,
Yeah.
you got a fucking problem with that, you fucking prick?
Not really.
Why are you doing that? If you want to shout out to us personally, you can reach me at Don Barris on Facebook. You can reach Perry on Facebook at Perry F. Caravello, and that's K-A-R...
C-A-R-A-V as in Victor, E-double-L-O.
Walter Molinski, and that's M-O-L-I-N-S-K-I.
That's
at
my
Facebook.
name.
Windy City Heat, Facebook. Tim Perpedic, and that's P-E-R-P-E-D-I-C at Facebook. You can also see the Ding Dong Show Facebook. Simply Don1 on Twitter. So you can get in touch with us.
Scary Perry 818 on Twitter.
Okay.
And you can also get Terrifying Tim skateboards and snowboards through Tempur-Pedic and Facebook.
He tried to rob me.
Oh, really? Did he?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
let me tell you what he did. As you know, he came up with a great idea of giving tours of very famous rock places, like where rock stars live,
awesome.
where things happen on the Sunset
That's
Strip.
a bus he's getting, right?
He bought the bus, and he was going to give tours. But then Perry came down hard on him. He sold the bus for you. And I know that you have a big announcement because you told us before that at the end of March you were going to start doing your tours. So you want to give a plug for that right now?
Well, we were, but I don't know when the tours are going to begin because of my neck problem.
Wait a second.
Yeah, I got to go in the hospital.
He sold his bus so you could start your fucking tour, and you're not even...
So I can get my neck surgery, dude.
That was his dream.
He was a big fan of Boston area bands, and he loved music.
Let him do the Boston area bus tour with one of the Boston bands, because there is the band Boston. Dale Bozio is originally from Boston.
Aerosmith.
Jay Giles.
What's
Babies.
What else? Come on. What's that one band that's like...
the thing with the band? They play guitar. They have guitars in the band.
The guy knocks on wood.
Oh, the knock on wood guy.
Come on, Perry.
The knock on wood guy.
I don't got to knock on wood.
I can't take it because I'm a Bostonite. Knocking on wood all day and night.
I never do this stuff
before because we're from Boston. What's that song that we're thinking of?
That you guys are thinking of?
The Mighty.
The Bus Tones?
Yes.
The Mighty Bus Tones, right.
Bus Tones.
Who's the lead singer for that? The lead singer of the band.
You and I, all three of us are like, durr.
I'll tell you what, if it's not Slade, it should be. Because he was awesome last week.
Yeah.
He really was.
He is a good singer.
All right, well, here's my problem. Let's get away from the Mighty Bus Stops, and let's get on to this, because this was written, and I don't want to read it. They asked me to read this, but maybe we should have Perry read this.
Anal Blazer, March 11th, 2011, 9:45 p.m. Hey, Don, I have a question. If I promise to pay $20 for the $10 shout-out, would that buy a $10 shout-out with the proceeds going to the podcast and then $10 to be used to mention the fact that Perry gave wrong?
What was it saying?
I'm not gonna read it.
Should I read it?
Because it's bullshit.
Okay. All right, I think this guy wants to be able to mention the fact that Perry...
Oh,
because we have to put $5 in a jar.
Every time, and he would give that $5.
So you would get the $5. So do you want to do that? Oh, if so, I might even give you $50. We need help. Perry, come out and be free. Do you want to read that? Yes or no?
All right. The guy thinks that I gave Randy Callahan a blowjob.
You owe $5 in the Perry jar, Perry.
I don't know nothing. And then it says, if so, I might even give you $50. We need to help Perry come out and be free.
Okay, that was another $10 shout-out segment.
$10 shout out.
But he should owe $5 in the Perry jar for saying that.
Yeah.
Why would I owe $5 to the Perry jar?
Because you did say it. And that was part of your contract, that if anybody that says anything about that thing, that incident that happened 19 years ago.
Whatever.
Okay, now...
Can I make a comment?
Not yet. We're doing a show. We don't just jump around. This show is precise, and what we do, everything is planned before we talk about it. So, what I'd like to do right now, as you know, Ace Broadcasting lost the Days of Thunder and Spider and the Hench show. Both gone. So we are now going to start talking a little bit more about sports. And so what do you like in the big game, Mole?
I didn't really come prepared to talk about sports. I mean, I didn't know that we were going to change our format and start talking about professional sports. Normally, I mean, back me up, but what makes our podcast different from any other podcast is that we talk about pop culture and our own personal lives, right?
Right.
But
now we're throwing in some sports in there.
I understand that we have to fill that void that was left by Spider and the Henchmen and
let's bring up
Thunder. But Perry's versed in this stuff.
You want to talk about Kobe? Do you want to talk about...
talk about Kobe a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, now with the report on Kobe Bryant, Los Angeles Lakers star, here's Perry Caravello.
Well, I don't really know much about Kobe, but I was just bringing up the fact, should we bring up the Kobe matter over what's going on with the next game that's coming up?
Sure, go for it.
Against, I believe it's San Antonio?
Sure.
Okay, well, thanks, Perry. And now we're going to go to...
I guess not.
Sol Steinbergowitz Greenbaum with his NCAA picks.
Yes, shalom.
Hey, Sol Steinbergowitz Greenbaum, our attorney, and now he's going to be doing some predictions for our show. As you know, Daves of Thunder and Spider and the Hench are out of the Ace Broadcasting System, so we're taking over the sport. So now, with some predictions, here's Sol Steinbergowitz Greenbaum.
Yes, thank you. Actually, this may be a conflict. I'm looking into it because Dave, the two Daves, and Spider and the Henchman have contacted me in regards to representing them against Ace Broadcasting. So I may do that. But in the meantime, I will fill their void, as you said.
Wait a second. Stop.
Yes.
Stop. What's your problem?
My problem.
Yeah, you're going to represent these two dickwads?
With my knee.
Fuck your knee. Fuck your knee.
Fuck your knee. You almost killed him.
Are you going to fucking represent these pieces of shit? Or are you on our side?
Thank you for asking about my knee, Perry. I am, the infection has gone away. Many expect a full recovery.
Hey, you want me to get a goddamn baseball bat and break the other one?
Hey, you got a broken neck, Perry. Leave him alone. Let him talk. Go ahead, Sol.
That's interesting, yeah. No, I should tell you, the Ace Broadcast...
Sol, I'm sorry for being a prick, okay, man? I'm sorry.
Is prick a bad word? Is that a curse word?
Yeah, I would say yes, it is.
Okay, I'm sorry for being a jerk-off.
Oh.
Okay, excuse me.
Well, Ace Broadcasting gave me a little hush money for the pain and suffering I went through, and in exchange I wouldn't mention what careless a-holes they are for having faulty microphones and equipment that a simpleton like Perry could eventually use as a weapon. So that's where we are right now. And
I did not use it as a weapon. It was an accident.
Well... That's your story.
Accident.
That's your story. It could all be brought up in court. It could all be brought up in court.
Everybody was there, dude.
Yeah, luckily it was videotaped. But anyway, I want to move past that. I've used that money to set up a handicapping service, which is ironic because I am sort of handicapped here. It's
funny.
Sol Steinbergowitz Wisdom is what I'm doing.
Nice.
And I've got now a service, as I mentioned.
Wait a minute. Hold on. What is the name of it again?
Sol Steinbergowitz Wisdom. And for $75 a pick, I'm going to give out NCAA tournament games.
Well, could you give us the Final Four?
That's what I'm going to do. Okay. Let me just tell you. I put all the valuable information in the computer, and here's how it's shaped out. The Final Four will be Florida, mainly because their front court is strong, and my relatives, the Rabinowitz's, own property in Pembroke Pines, and we visit every year. Temple is the second team.
That's a good one.
Why is
where
that?
The chosen pray, and it has to be there. BYU, because I empathize with the religious persecution that went on, the Jews being the most persecuted of all the religions. You'd have to agree with that, Perry.
Okay.
Okay. And the fourth team, my Final Four, it was Illinois. The computer spit out Illinois, but then I realized nothing good ever came out of the state of Illinois. Could anyone name one thing?
Barack Obama as well as Scary Perry.
I think he was born in, like, Africa or something.
Yeah. He was born in Africa, but that doesn't mean that he didn't live and prosper in Illinois.
Okay, again, nobody was ever born in Illinois that was worth a damn.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Gail Sears.
That's what I thought. So the fourth team instead is Duke, and I have
Brian
Duke winning.
Piccolo.
Wait a minute, hold on. Why Duke?
Duke, well, Mike Krzyzewski, that's a Jewish-sounding coach's name. I was going to go with Robert Moses, but a great Jew, did so much for this country, but they're not going to be in the tournament. So Duke, Temple, Florida, and BYU, Duke winning the whole thing.
Well, there you go. I have to say, some real surprises in your Final Four, but you have a reason for every team being there. So thank you very much.
You know why Perry likes Duke?
Why?
Blue Devils.
Blue Devils.
Blue Devils.
You do that so well, Don.
Yeah, because I'm doing an
He
impersonation of you.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
Well, Sol, thank you very much for being on the show.
Very good. Thanks for having
me.
I'm looking forward to Perry's half-off kosher meals, that deal he had set up. That
well, you got to buy the full meal.
You do, but they are kosher for Passover, I understand.
They're not kosher. They're all natural.
I'm excited for that.
Store.
Well, there he is, Sol Steinbergowitz Greenbaum. Thank you for coming out. Give him a nice hand in his
Thank
first
you.
segment.
So long, fellas.
All right, see you later. That was sports with the big three, everybody. So
I think it was pretty good.
I think it really went well.
I think we should have talked a little bit about the Players Association decertifying and opening up antitrust lawsuits from the individual NFL players. I mean, I'm not up to date on that. That's Perry stuff. But who knows what's going to happen? The collective bargaining between the players and the owners is so far apart that we might not even be seeing a season next year.
That's interesting. Perry, what are your thoughts?
I'm speechless. How could we not see a season next year?
Well,
Actually, Los Angeles, I was watching the news and they said something about, the construction of the new stadium is not going to happen for another year, right? Because why?
We don't know. You're the one.
You brought it up. Say it.
You brought it up. You're the one that's bringing it.
Oh, God, fuck you.
What the heck, man?
What do you mean, fuck you?
You're trying to make it look like somebody's sucking somebody's dick?
What's
Fuck
wrong
off.
with you, dude? What's wrong with you? Why can't you
really
just walk out anymore?
Yeah, why don't you just... You were on a roll.
Yeah, they mentioned on the news something about not being able to make the stadium.
What?
They're gonna...
That's
Kobe.
Kobe?
Be another...
Wow, you hear something and you retain it like you're a fucking
Like
tape recorder.
shit.
No, it's like every detail
Pretty
is right
good.
there.
It sucks. My retention sucks. They said something about the NFL stadium not being... They're not going to start construction for another year or something like that.
Okay. I don't know where this whole thing is going.
I bet they do.
I
I
don't
would bet you that they build a stadium in L.A. I bet they will.
I'll bet you will never pay if I make a bet with you.
What are you talking about? I paid you stuff, didn't I?
What about the Super Bowl bet we had?
Which Super Bowl bet?
The one, I bet you that there would be the national anthem sang before the Super Bowl. I was right.
They did sing it before the thing.
Right. You owe me $500.
Oh, God. I got to pay $500.
Yeah, you got to pay me $500, Mo.
He made the bet with me.
Hey.
But that was last week. That's now this week.
Hey, can you take your headphones off for a second? Perry, because you can't scam anybody doesn't mean that I can't. Shut the fuck up. Just
Dude,
shut the fuck
come
up.
on.
Shut the fuck up. All right, Mo. I need my money, dude. It's...
Oh, yeah, cash. I had some cash. Hold on.
What do you got? It's $500.
Hold on.
By the way, today's show, we have Jasmine all over. We're like hippies, man. Yeah.
Yeah, here. 100, 200,
300.
400.
400.
It's 500. How much more?
I think it was 500.
Oh, sweet.
All right. Thank you very
Good
much
bet,
for paying
dude.
up.
Good bet.
Absolutely. All right. Now, getting
Don?
back. What's that?
$500, please.
Shut the fuck up. You know, I'm trying to make us money. We're going to start selling Big 3 T-shirts. So if you're interested, we'll make some up and we'll sell them to you.
But who's going to keep all that money?
Well, I'll keep it and then we'll divide it.
No. That money should be sent to me.
You're out
To
of your...
Scary Perry.
No, Perry.
To
Shut up.
send the money to Perry Caravello.
Perry, if you... Shut up. Shut up. Perry, shut the fuck up. It doesn't work that way because you're a thief, dude.
I'm a thief.
I'm a thief. What have I taken from you? What have I ever taken?
I'm a thief.
Yeah, you are a thief.
You take all the fucking money out of his hands.
I won a bet. I made a bet
last week. God damn it! Now you're taking the same thing this week.
Shut up,
He
Perry.
did win it fair and square for me, man.
That was a week ago.
Shut up, Perry.
He's got $500 twice in a row.
Oh, jeez.
2 weeks in a row.
Take your headphones off. Take your headphones off for a second, Mo. He blew the fucking thing when we hypnotized him.
But you got the money last week.
Okay, but what I'm saying, dude, shut the fuck
another
up.
$500.
You blew that. Okay, that's my money.
Oh, fuck.
It's my fucking money, not yours. You pull your own scams.
You scam him every fucking week.
It doesn't matter.
You get paid by him every fucking week. It doesn't matter. Dude.
And I try to help you with a scam. I hypnotize him, and you fuck that up. Okay? 2 weeks ago. Am I right? Am I right?
Whatever.
Okay. Well, why do you got to blow it for me?
Because you're a crook.
Okay, put your headphones... Mole, put your headphones back on. By the way, if you want to get in touch with us, and I forgot to mention this during the $10 shout-out, it's Don Barris at 7510 Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Hollywood, California, 90046. All right, now, Mole, we have we're trying to get this out there. Mole played the home game.
Yeah.
What do you know about that?
Okay, what happened was a lot of people out there, they filed that class action lawsuit because their kids were swallowing the pieces of the game because it looked like little tiny sharp pieces of candy that were made out of jagged plastic that were made in China. So anybody who, I'm just going, my lawyers told me that I shouldn't do this, but if you did have a lawsuit against, if your kid did choke on a piece, just let me know and I'll send you some cash, all right? Just let me know.
All right, you can send it to 7510 Sunset Boulevard, number 153, Hollywood, California, 90046.
And I'll send an envelope with some cash to you. You just have to let me know if your kid accidentally ate one of those pieces of candy. No questions asked. You let me know, and I'll send you some cash.
All right. Well, now, when we tape this, it's a few days after Japan was devastated with
Godzilla.
This earthquake was insane.
Earthquake.
And then the tsunami hit.
And absolutely.
8.9 for 5 minutes.
Right. And
the Northridge quake was a 6.9, and that was only for like 6 seconds.
Right. No, it was longer than that because I was there.
I lived in Canoga Park at the time.
Quit bragging.
Yeah, you're always bragging. Always got to top somebody else.
You live right here in Hollywood.
Okay. The point is, one of the Big Three podcast friends to the show was almost caught up in that. Our pal Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah.
Had some problems.
He had to swim home.
Is that what he did?
Or surfed or something.
What, in Japan or in Northridge?
I don't. Somewhere in between those two.
Wait a minute. Is that a call for us? Oh, I know who this one is. Well, I think coming up next is the former producer of Windy City Heat, the great John Quincy Adams. He calls here and for some reason...
Mr. Alcohol.
He is becoming
Mr. Alcohol.
All right, why don't you send that call through?
Hello, do you know who it is?
It's Quincy.
Mr. Adams.
Quincy Adams calling.
Mr. Elkie!
Wonderful news. Listen, the entire thing turned out to be a bacterial infection, so go ahead and breathe.
Mr. Adams, we're not sure what you're talking about.
Have I called into the Big Three podcast?
Yeah.
I thought I had rung up my caddy. I was out in Palm Desert over the weekend, and long story short, let's move on. Yes.
Wow.
How's the show?
Really good.
We were talking about that earthquake in Japan.
Yes, dreadful loss of life. But as you know, I'm something of a cetacean fetishist. And after seeing the film The Cove, I can't help but think perhaps the great Father Dolphin himself may be sending those bloodthirsty animals a message. Perry, you also love whales and dolphins, yes?
Okay.
You like Flipper.
Well, I have loved many a flipper, if you know what I'm saying.
What are you saying? Are you saying that you fucked a dolphin?
I'm saying no such thing. But I wouldn't mind giving Channing Crowder a run for his money. Dolphin, yes.
Yeah.
Who wants a joke?
Joke time. All right, go ahead.
All right. Why do dolphins always swim in salt water?
Because Pepper makes them sneeze.
Quite right, Bone. I am adorable. Toodles.
John Quincy Adams, everybody.
What a nut.
You know every joke there is.
A lot of jokes.
It's time to do our commercial. This is for Gamefly, and Gamefly.com, that is basically Netflix for the video games. Now, for the people that buy video games, you can save tons of money because how long do you use a video game when you get
I usually play it. I get to the finished level, and then it sits on the shelf. And I go, why did I spend $65 when I could be spending just a fraction of that, only about 54 cents a day, getting all the Gamefly titles that I want delivered to my home.
You know
and
what?
Once I'm tired with them, I can get the next hottest title.
Absolutely. Perry, why don't you read this for this whole thing right here? Ladies and gentlemen, doing the commercial for Gamefly.com. Perry, would you just take this? Come on, read this. It's time to read the commercial. Go ahead.
Gamefly.com is basically Netflix on video games. Save tons of money over buying video games by as little as 54 cents a day.
Mole already said that.
Free shipping both ways. Games delivered right to your door.
I mentioned that.
Well, then why the fuck am I reading this,
Keep
monkey?
reading.
See, parental control, set limits for your children to manage the queue, cancel anytime, no due dates or late fees. 2 ways to get the 3 extended trial. Go to the Big 3 website, 7-click on the Gamefly banner. Go to www.gamefly.com/the Big 3.
Okay, so because that was nearly impossible to understand what the fuck you were talking about there.
Yeah. Sure.
If you want to get these and you want to help out the Big 3 podcast, what you do is you go to the Big 3 website and you'll click on the Gamefly banner. Order your videos from there. Or you can go to www.gamefly.com and then / the Big 3. You got to spell that out. Put that down there. Everybody's happy. And I'm telling you, if you're a gamer, you're going to love this service. Like I said, it's a Netflix for video games. That's Gamefly.com.
Now, what about Perry's commercial?
All right, you want 60 seconds with Perry?
Yeah, I do.
All right, so put 60 seconds on the board. Here we go. Are you ready to go, Perry? All right, wait till I say go, and then you will go, and you have 60 seconds. This is what his lawyer negotiated, that he can come in here and have
Not my lawyer, my manager.
Your manager? Is your manager?
Agent.
Okay. He negotiated
Talking
that you would
Hank.
get 60 seconds a show to talk about anything you want. Are you ready?
Go!
Hello, friends. I'm Scary Perry Caravello of Scary Perry Skateboards. You want to buy a board? A good board, a 100% pure Canadian maple board manufactured right here in the U.S. of A. Go to www.scaryperryproductions.com. You'll see the word skateboard at the top of the screen, your monitor. You click on skateboards and you order right there. Scary Perry Skateboards. They're 110%. 110%? Yeah. I say 110% because they're pure Canadian maple wood.
100%.
It's not illegal. It's 100%.
100%.
It's 100%.
100%'s a whole. You can't
It's 100%. It's 100%.
So you're saying they have little slivers of the Canadian
No.
right on the side?
Not like the frickin' Japanese. I mean Chinese. I mean, you know what I mean.
Too soon, dude.
Too soon?
Really too soon.
All right. Where was my real commercial? Here, there it is.
Stop! There you go. 60 seconds with the Scaremaster. Okay, good job.
It
All right.
wasn't.
Yeah, what do you mean it wasn't? Why
Because
do
I.
you always got to put yourself
All
down.
right, just go into
You've already got your 60
www.scaryperryproductions.com.
seconds. You already got your 60 seconds. This next segment, it's just 3 guys sitting around talking about the ladies. Time once again for a little guy talk.
Oh, yeah. It's guy talk.
Can I talk about Carrie?
We're going to talk about the ladies. Guy talk.
Because I know you spoke with her.
Shut the fuck up. You interrupted the whole fucking song there.
Did you want to start it over?
No. Be professional. Be professional. Okay, so Perry, in today's Guy Talk, I'd like to talk about something because there's a woman in Wisconsin that she said she's actually going to help you after you get your neck operated on.
Right.
So on the line, we have on the phone right now, Carrie. You want to send that through? Hello, Carrie?
Hi.
Hi, it's Don from the Big 3 Podcast. I'm along with the Scaremaster,
Hi,
Scary
sweetie.
Perry, and of course, Mole.
Hey, what are you doing?
Now, Mole, here's something funny. Guess where she lives. Take a guess.
Okay.
All right, try to think.
Oh, out by the store, out by the restaurant.
No. She lives in Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Yeah. Titletown.
And, hey, you know what? Where was the Meineke Muffler that you worked at before? Do you know that Meineke Muffler in Green Bay? Carrie?
Yes, it's in Appleton now. They closed.
Yeah. Best years of my life.
How many years did you work there?
I don't even remember, man. I don't even remember.
Well, anyway, now, Carrie, we're here live on the air. Do you mind if we talk to you, first of all?
Not at all.
Okay, now,
Great.
you offered Perry something. Why don't you tell the audience what you offered Perry?
Well, I'm going to come and help take care of him after surgery. I'm going to cook and clean and run errands. But I'm bringing my cousin Todd.
You're going to stay with your
a male nurse who's going to take care of all his hygiene issues. And
Wait a minute.
yeah.
Wait a second. How many people are coming to town?
Well, I'm bringing my cousin Todd. He's a male nurse. He's got magic fingers.
But, Carrie...
like your parents,
Carrie,
whoa,
listen to me.
Carrie, he is awesome.
Honey...
He will take care of all your hygiene issues, your sponge bath.
Carrie...
Yeah?
Are you coming alone, or are you bringing somebody with you?
I'm bringing Todd.
Then you're not coming.
What are you talking about? She's trying to take care of you.
I have a junior one-bedroom apartment.
Is she staying? Are you staying with Perry?
Yeah, we both are.
In a no-bedroom apartment? It's like a studio.
He won't get in the way. He's a male nurse, and he's really excited.
How long do you think? How long
I'll
will
be doing the cooking and cleaning and running, and he's going to do all your massages and, you know.
And how long will you be staying here for?
I don't need him to show up with you.
Well, what did you think was going to happen, Perry?
Perry, I can't do everything.
Oh, shit.
You're going to need him to bathe you and stuff.
No, I'm not going to need him to bathe me.
He's going to pick you
up. You're
up.
going to need a sponge bath. You're going to need help.
If I'm going to need a sponge bath, wouldn't you want to give me the sponge bath?
Well, he's trained. He's got magic fingers, I promise.
I thought you were the one that's going to school to be a freaking nurse.
Right, but I am not a nurse as of yet.
Okay, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Is Larry Gerzak's Discount Liquor still over there on Velp?
I think so.
Yeah, I got caught ripping off roller papers at one time. Old man Gerzak freaked. I used to live over by Franklin and Shea.
So realistically, Perry, you thought this was going to come out and just some girl. By the way, Carrie, we saw pictures of you. You're very, very attractive. You're a very cute girl. Are you married?
No.
How long before that divorce is total?
A couple months.
Oh, so you were married at one time.
Yes.
Okay.
And Perry was telling me that you adopted a couple kids.
Yeah, twins.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you adopt them from?
Ethiopia, Africa.
So you're like Madonna.
No. More like Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, this guy talk has not really become a real guy talk.
Mm-mm.
Oh, I like to talk about the ladies.
Yeah, I know, but Perry, it doesn't sound like this thing that you were trying to make in your own mind, what was like some beautiful girl coming out here to take care of you.
Well, I'm going to take care of them.
But it doesn't sound like you were going to come out by yourself. I mean, now that you're bringing out your brother or your cousin?
Well, he's a male nurse.
Well, that'll be helpful for you, Perry.
I think it'll be awesome. The massages and the baths and everything will be awesome.
Well, those massages consist of release, if you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Wrong.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, that's cool.
Next.
Whatever he needs.
Next girl. Thanks, Carrie.
Hey.
So, wait a minute. So,
hey, what? I don't need a guy to come along with you. If you're coming, you're coming, and you're coming alone.
Well, who's going to give you the sponge baths if it's not her
will,
brother?
goddammit.
Her brother's a nurse, and he's going to milk your prostrate for you.
He knows what he's doing.
Goodbye, Carrie.
Wait a minute. Don't goodbye. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Fuck that.
What are you talking about?
I'm done.
What are you talking about?
Next.
Put your headset back on.
Be professional, dude.
What are you talking about? Perry, she is offering you to come out here and help you out after your surgery.
Bake cookies.
Oh.
And bring cheese and brat.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Bring cheese and brat. You know that I'm a fucking lactose intolerant fucking nut, right? Oh, but now it's a big joke.
Hey, that's
bring
cheese
the
capital.
Fucking,
do not put down our cheese.
I'll put down
Don't
the
you dare put down
dairy capital of the United
Don't
States.
You dare.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah, well,
because I can't eat that shit no more.
Let me tell you something. If you went over to Perkins Family Restaurant over in Shawano, they'd kick you to the curb.
Okay, Perry.
I guess I shouldn't bring Todd, huh?
Todd stays in Wisconsin if you're coming. Capiche?
Well, what do you expect to happen, Perry?
She didn't sound like she wanted to bring anybody with her.
But what are you talking about, Perry? First of all...
Oh, she's probably just fucking with me.
Are you fucking with him?
No.
Okay, Perry.
Next.
Did you expect her to come out here and it was going to be this thing where she's just jerking you off the entire time?
No, I didn't. Well,
what did you expect?
Perry,
I thought... What?
You know better than that.
Yeah.
I'm not Donna. We're not talking
Donna didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
She drank her Baileys.
All Donna did was drink the Baileys, drink Not 1, not 2, but 3 cases of fucking beer in a weekend.
She got into the Mile High Club again before she saw you.
Donna was joking about it,
No,
she said.
She said. Now she's going back and saying...
Harry, you said there was a lot of chemistry after the 3 cases of beer.
I never said that.
Is that what he said? Hey,
Yeah, he did. He
so
told me
you...
that there was a lot of chemistry between him and Donna. After
All right. Yeah, I'm going to talk to you when I get home.
Okay, let me
When
ask
I
you this,
leave
Carrie.
this-
Carrie, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
You talk to Perry a lot?
Yes.
Does he ever say anything bad about me?
Never.
Does he ever say anything bad about Mole?
Never.
Does he talk about the show at all?
A little, yeah.
What does he say?
He wants to do another one.
Do another what?
Movie.
No, he wants to do Windy City Heat 2.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably going to be Beantown Heat now. Okay. Well, Carrie, hopefully you are here, and hopefully we get a chance to meet you.
Yes, I am going to come out, and I probably won't be able to bring Todd.
You won't be able
Carrie's
to?
gonna have problems with it.
You damn right.
Well, we'll see. I think personally, and
I think Todd would have been a great idea.
I think Todd's a fantastic idea. Mole?
Listen, I just want you to say hi to the guys down at Hi-Fi Heaven on 6 up South Military if you...
Anywhere you want, Mo, you just write a list.
Hi-Fi Heaven.
I'll make my rounds. I'll do it Monday.
All right. Well, what is your last name, Carrie?
Garner.
Give a nice hand for Carrie.
Carrie Garner.
Are you any relation to Josh?
No.
Okay, I'll bet you are. Anyway,
Maybe I am.
that's Carrie Garner. Give her a nice hand.
Yay.
And we'll see you when you get here, Carrie. Bye now.
Right.
Bye
Thanks,
now.
guys.
Look forward to it, babe.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.
Wow, you are cold as shit to these people. You got a professional...
You're going to fuck her brother, dude. Give me some.
He said he's going to give
Come
you a
on,
release.
man. Don't fucking
no
leave me
brother.
hanging.
There's no brother coming.
It's her cousin.
Leave me hanging, man.
Don't leave him hanging.
Yeah,
There you
gonna
go.
fuck
There's
her
no brother. There's no brother coming.
Let's talk about other stuff.
All right. We ready to move on from that? Or
Totally.
Anything else you want to mention, Perry?
I'm just upset.
Okay, well, I don't... Why are you upset?
I don't know.
Well, explain it real quick.
Well, because for some reason, I think you and her spoke.
No, I'm going to tell you the God's honest. I'm going to tell you the God's honest truth. I did not speak to her about anything. I'm telling Perry. Let me tell you this.
No,
It's
there's
like
a huge joke that she's going to bring
Okay,
up.
well, she may have made that up on her own because I had nothing to do with it. And Perry, look
she
at me.
said
Look at
nothing
me.
to me
Look at me,
about
Perry.
a nurse.
Look at me, Perry.
She said-
I'm telling you this. I did nothing because I want to do these apartment shows. I don't want to do anything to piss you off. And that's the reason the next segment is clearly the best thing that we do on this podcast. It may be the best thing done on airwaves today. I'm talking television, podcast, radio, anything. It's time once again, and this isn't the home game. This is the real thing. It's time for Mole Play.
Yeah.
More play, let's play more play. More play, let's play more play. More play!
Now, Mole Play is an improv game that we play here on the show. This is where Mole will set up a scenario, he'll set the cast, and then he'll direct the scene. Now, Mole, what will we be doing on today's Mole Play?
Okay, today we're going to go into the future. Today we are going to play a game. Today the scenario is this. We are in somewhere where we've been before. It's Perry's apartment.
Oh.
Perry has just had neck surgery and he could barely move around.
Okay.
But he's starting to live in his own filth because he can't move around. But out of nowhere, a male nurse from Green Bay, Wisconsin, named Big Dan, shows up, and he's going to help Perry out. Perry's reluctant at first, but Big Dan's help. But Perry realizes he can't say no to Big Dan, the male nurse's help. And ball play.
Wait, you didn't cast us.
Oh, you're Big Dan. You're going to be Big Dan, the male nurse.
All right.
And you've got to give him a sponge bath. Scaremaster, you're going to be Scaremaster with a broken neck, so you can't move around a lot, no matter what Big Dan does to you. Ball play.
Oh, boy.
Oh, how are we feeling today there, Scaremaster?
Stiffer than fuck.
Really? Let's see.
I'm very upset.
Turn this way. Let me see. Can you look?
I can't turn. I got to
Okay.
turn my
All right.
body.
Well, ooh,
I gotta turn my
boy,
body.
you
He's
really
like a belly turn,
stink.
and Big Dan, the nurse, looks at it, disgusting Perry.
Oh, God, I remember how gross you were before this neck surgery. Now you're just a fucking filth monger. You're disgusting. You stink. Just a second.
Look.
Where's Brian? Okay. All right. Anyway, it's time for a bath. All right. Give me the
So
sponge.
Big Dan grabs a sponge. Use his hat. Use his hat for
No, I'm not
sponge.
getting. I'll use this.
the hat.
All right. Let's see here. Lie down. Keep lying.
Scaremaster lays down in his
Okay.
own filth, and
Okay.
Big Dan starts to give him a
All right.
sponge.
Come on.
Get your hands out
I'm
of
just gonna. Okay. Let's get this.
Really cleans the inside of his thigh. He's really washing the inside of Scaremaster's thigh.
Okay.
And he's grabbing that thigh. Scaremaster's trying to move around. Oh, and he gets some ice from his big gulp.
Hey, get the fucking hands off my
Puts
fucking
the
cock.
ice right on Perry's crotch, and then on his face.
Hey, God
And there
damn
goes
it.
his glasses. And now he's
Get the-
cleaning his face,
I fucking...
holding his arm and
Let go of
cleaning his
me!
face, and cleans his chest.
I'm
Scaremaster tries to bite him, and he's washing his face.
Okay. We're all done. Hey,
You
Carrie.
missed one spot, his hair. You didn't wash his hair.
Oh, fuck
You gotta
that.
wash his hair. You gotta
Fuck
wash your
that.
Come
hair.
here.
Your hair's
Don't. Come on.
disgusting.
Hair is
And he really gets in that disgusting hair. It's really like a rat nest.
Okay. There you go.
And that is...
Wait a minute. Hold
Oh.
on. Carrie, what are you doing? You look very beautiful.
Oh, and there's Carrie. Big Dan's sister.
Carrie, come here. You know, I don't think we're blood related.
She shows him the birth certificate that proves they really are actual brother and sister. He throws it to the side,
This means nothing to me.
and they make love
Oh, yeah.
and roll on top of Scaremaster's
Oh,
dead body.
yeah. Oh.
Let go of me!
Oh.
Hey! Ow!
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah.
Fuck off me!
And that's Moplay.
Sick bastards. More play, let's play more play.
That was pretty intense.
More play, let's play more play. More play!
Well, there we have it. Another mole play. During the days of our #1 rated public access show, this next segment was far and away the most favorite segment that we had on the show. It has now become one of the show's lowlights. Once again, it's time for Perry's Corner.
It's Perry's Corner.
Well, since we just got off the phone with Carrie,
Yeah.
and she plans on coming out here with her fucking cousin or brother.
By the way, can I say one thing real
Let me
quick?
tell you
hold
something.
on, hold on.
No,
when
no,
I said
no,
when I
no.
said wait a second, let me put my comment in, and then you can go on. How would that look on the wedding invitation? Perry and Carrie invite you to their wedding.
She could be Scary Carrie.
That'd be cool. Scary Perry and Scary Carrie together. Just like it would have been with
Come
me
to
and...
see Scary Perry and Scary Carrie get scary married.
That'll be funny.
That's the invite. Okay, go.
He
to-
can't
now-
eat any scary dairy.
Yeah, Scary Perry can't eat no scary dairy.
Or else he turns into a scary fairy.
That's turning into some scary shitting.
Oh, that's really a way to fucking just kill the joke. Good job. Good job. Okay, go on.
But now, if she comes out here with some fucking brother or cousin or somebody, oh, but he's a nurse, I don't give a fuck.
But what did you expect? In all honesty, what did you expect?
I
from this?
expected some respect from her. I
Well, how's that?
expected
She's
some
coming out to
love
take
from her.
love. You don't
You
even
know?
know her.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Do you know her?
Well, you don't know her.
I'm not asking her to fucking come out and bathe me either.
So are you wary of Carrie?
I'm getting very wary now, but I think she's doing this as a joke
Well, maybe she is, but if that's it, then that's
for the
fine.
show. And
Well,
I think it's a cute one because
But I want you to know, I
actually for the show it's a cute one. You know, telling me that she's bringing out her brother or cousin to just make the show kind of funny.
Say something good.
yeah, you got to do something, Barry. Pick it up.
Pick it up.
It's boring.
Yeah.
Oh God, dude, I've been in so much pain lately. Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Want me to have a
Okay,
drink of this now?
let me ask you this. At one point, and be honest, this isn't guy talk. This isn't guy
Come
talk.
on.
Perry, stop throwing things at Mole.
Threw it at me first.
Okay, I didn't tell him not to. He has my permission to. I'm asking you not to throw things back at him. Now, I want to ask you one question, okay? Get your mind straight. Stop looking around. Your fucking mind is scattered right now. I'll ask you this question. What did you really expect to happen? Now, did you think she was going to come out here and, like, dress in lingerie and bathe you and jerk you off and things like that?
What do you think, stupid?
I don't know. Is that what you thought?
Of course.
But did she ever say she was going to? Has she given you any indication?
She didn't have to. Look at Scaremaster, man. He's going to work his magic on her.
But did you really think that that's what she was going to do?
Dude, what do you think I am? An idiot?
Yes.
Go fuck yourself.
No, go fuck yourself.
Seems like a good place to wrap it up.
And that's Perry's Corner.
It's Perry's Corner.
Wow.
Well, that was terrible. That was fucking terrible. All right, well, you know what? Because of Perry, this may have been our worst show ever.
Yeah, because of me, every show's the worst show ever.
Well, I'm glad you finally admit to it. Well, then I guess it's time to say goodbye. You know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that the show sucked today, but I blame Perry for not being prepared. I'm Don Barris.
Not being prepared?
You are...
Yes.
And you
I'm always
are...
prepared.
You are...
The Scaremaster.
Don't forget, if you want to get in touch with us, I'm on Don Barris at Facebook. Perry's at Perry Caravello on Facebook. That's Caravello.
Caravello.
Walter Molinski, Windy City Heat, Tim Perpedic, and
Tim Perpedic isn't even a part of this show. I don't know where the fuck you keep bringing this.
Put it out there, guys. Here we go.
We are the Big Three.
Next week, spaghetti.
Don't forget, next week we are at Perry's apartment.
If I'm not in the hospital.
Perry, if you fucking aren't there, it's going to be really a bummer. See you later, guys.
Hey, who's $10 is that?
Yours.